Here is something I run into constantly. A team has a genuinely good idea for an AI agent, something that would take a real repetitive problem off their customers' plates. And then that idea sits in a backlog for months because the path from we should build this to customers can actually buy this feels long, risky, and expensive. If you've ever watched a promising agent idea stall out somewhere between the whiteboard and production, this video is for you. Quick disclosure before we get into it. This video is sponsored by Microsoft. We're looking at the Microsoft AI Envisioning Days series, a set of on-demand sessions built to help software companies take an agent concept all the way to a scalable, sellable product. The industry is moving away from general-purpose models that sit and wait for a prompt and towards specialized agents that can perceive what's happening, reason about it, and take action on their own to hit a business goal. That shift is exactly why getting from an idea to a shipped agent quickly is suddenly worth so much. And here is what caught my attention about this series, because it's true no matter what stack you build on. Most AI content lives entirely inside the build phase. This series wraps the build in the two things that actually decide whether the build was worth anything: a validated problem on one side and a real path to market on the other. Validate, build, sell. Let's take those three ideas one at a time. The first idea is the one teams skip most often: validating a real customer problem before you write a single line of code. This is where you define the value proposition, figure out who the customer actually is, and decide on the business model. The sessions also walk through pressure testing the concept for return on investment, ROI, and for fit with Microsoft Marketplace. The logic is simple. If you confirm there is a real problem and a real buyer up front, everything you build afterward is pointed at something that pays off. In my experience, the most common reason these products stall isn't really bad code. It's a fuzzy objective. The first move is where you take the risk off the table. The second idea is the one that most of us want to jump straight to: rapidly building a secure MVP focused on core agent behavior and customer value rather than unnecessary complexity. For teams building in the Microsoft ecosystem, this is where Microsoft Foundry comes in. Microsoft describes it as a single hub for building agents with pre-built templates, enterprise-grade security and governance, and built-in deployment pipelines. And Microsoft says teams using it have shrunk timelines from months down to weeks, largely because they're no longer stitching together their own scaffolding for the boring, critical parts. Microsoft also points to production examples. DocuSign built its agreement management on their AI platform, using agents to pull key terms and obligations out of contracts and act on them automatically. TomTom uses it to process huge amounts of geospatial data for real-time mapping. Different industries, but same pattern: a focused agent doing real work in production. This is also where this series points you to the resource I would grab first, called Create an Agent MVP in 30 Days. It's a developer checklist that turns the platform's best practices into actionable build plan, organized around the 5 pillars of the well-architected framework. Here's why I like this part regardless of your stack. Each pillar lines up with one of the most common ways agents projects go wrong. Think of them as your 5 steps to an MVP, and let's walk through all 5. Step 1: security. A security oversight is one of the fastest way to sync a launch. This step covers content safety filters at every stage, encryption for your data at rest and in transit, and getting rid of static keys in favor of managed identity. In this stack, you also set up role-based access control, or RBAC, so every person and every service has exactly the permissions you need. No more, no less. Step 2: reliability. This is where a lot of agents fall apart in front of real users. You design the agent to fail gracefully. So if a model or data source goes down, it returns a sensible fallback instead of falling over. You keep the architecture stateless, so any instance can be replaced or scaled out. And you add basic health checks so the platform can recover on its own. Step 3: performance efficiency. This one is the antidote to over-engineering. You right-size your compute instead of over-provisioning. You reach for small language models, SLMs, when they fit the job, and you cache the responses and data you hit over and over. You also set automatic scaling rules so a sudden spike in traffic stays invisible to your users. Step 4: cost optimization. This is what keeps an MVP from turning into a money pit. You identify your cost drivers early, things like data volume, query counts, and any third-party API fees, and you build a simple variable cost model with a budget for the 30-day sprint. You choose cost-efficient services, you shut down idle resources, and you automate your deployments to bring down the total cost of ownership, or TCO. Step 5. Operational excellence. This is really about building a feedback loop instead of shipping blind. You work in short, iterative cycles. You automate your CI/CD pipeline, and you turn on monitoring from day one so you catch errors before your users do. You also practice safe deployments, testing a new model version on a small group before rolling it out everywhere with a rollback ready. Run through those 5 steps, and you have handled the decisions that usually trip teams up halfway through a build, which is exactly when fixing them gets expensive. The third idea is the one that turns all of this into income: preparing and launching a marketplace-ready offer. The sessions cover meeting the technical and security requirements, finalizing your pricing and packaging, and publishing a transactable listing that customers can discover, buy, and deploy on their own. It's this step that closes the loop from idea to income. And it's the reason the validation work at the very start matters so much. If you are a developer, an architect, a data team lead, or a decision maker at a software company, this framing, validated problem, disciplined build, a real route to market is what cuts down the second guessing and rework that kill most agent projects. And if your team is building on Microsoft stack, the series lays out a concrete cadence. In your first 2 weeks, stand up your Foundry hub, deploy a prototype. Over the following 30 days, put it in front of early users, gather their feedback, and set up your security and observability so you're ready to scale. That cadence is the whole point of the 30-day MVP idea. You move fast, but on a foundation that you can grow. Whatever you're building on, the part that I would push you to actually do is this. Take one agent idea out of your backlog this week and run it through these 5 steps. It's a genuinely practical way to turn a maybe into a plan. To get started, head to Microsoft AI Envisioning Day series and register to watch the on-demand sessions. The link is in the description. While you're there, grab the Create an Agent MVP in 30 Days checklist and run your own idea through the 5 steps. I'm curious how you're handling this today. So if you've shipped an agent or watched one stall, tell me in the comments which of the 5 steps bit you. I'll be in the replies. If this was useful, like the video and subscribe so you catch the next one. Thanks again to Microsoft for sponsoring this video. I will see you in the next one.